We thank the Lord for giving you the eagerness to hear our Learn the Bible lessons daily. These programs are sent every day to help those who do not get the time to read the Bible systematically, as well as those who have already read the Bible several times yet desire to get reminded about the teachings of the Bible in a clear and deep way in English as well as in Tamil. These programs are being sent in both audio and script formats every day to help us grow in the knowledge of God. Kindly continue to listen, read, and be benefited by these lessons daily. God bless you all.
Learn the Bible series, program number 75, Bible Depths Notes, Part 5, Portion 2. The main advices given by the entire Old Testament for the personal revival of the believers in their family lives. Lesson number 6. The Bible counselors are advising the parents to teach their children about the possible evils in premarital sexual relationships also. How? They say that the father must advise the son when he becomes 12 years old, and the mother must advise their daughter when she becomes 10 years old itself about the dangers in sexual relationships. Since they would be entering the teen age soon, they should be vigilant about their modesty. A boy should not become friendly with any other girl till he becomes 24 years old, and a girl should not become friendly with any other boy till she becomes 18 years old at least, or till she gets married. More than the boys, the girls in a believer's family should be very alert in this matter because of the dangers in having premarital sex into which she may be compelled to consent by any boy. The parents must also warn their girls about the various dangers that are involved in a premarital sex. As a believer's child, once she agrees to have sex with one boy before her marriage, she must continue to have sex only with that boy till her life ends. But being inexperienced in the matters of this world, she would not be able to judge whether that one boy with whom she has had sex was a drunkard or a drug addict or a womanizer, etc. But having had sex with him once, she cannot reject him and would have to live with such a person till her lifetime. Secondly, some boys might have already had sex with some other girls or women and contracted sexually transmittable diseases like venereal diseases or AIDS. When the girl in a believer's family has sex with such a boy unknowingly, she would also get that incurable disease immediately and may have to live with that disease till the end of her life. Thirdly, that boy may come from a background of rogues and be a short-tempered person. If the girl does not dance to his tunes, for everything he says, he may use violence against that girl, like throwing acid on her face, etc. Fourthly, she would get isolated from the family members because of the shame she had brought to her family's name and God's name. Lastly, by picking up friendship with a boy before her parents arrange a boy for her, she cannot concentrate on her studies. Her grades would go down and she may be all the time haunted by thoughts to run away from the family or to commit suicide, etc. Should an innocent girl in a believer's family undergo all this trauma in her life? No, not at all. If she leaves the choice of locating a suitable marriage partner for her to her parents, they would make inquiries about the boy from various sources like his neighbors, his workplace, the church to which he goes, etc., and then only decide. A girl in a believer's family should not be deceived by the handsome appearance of a boy, or the way he is dressed up, or the lavish way in which he spends. She should not be attracted by the way he jokes about also. The inner character of a boy does not depend on any of the above things. Finally, the Bible counselors advise that a boy or man would get sexually excited and make advances to a girl or woman when she exposes her body parts. So, a girl in a believer's family should be always dressed up modestly and avoid makeups in such a way that she makes a boy or man turn back and look at her for a second time while crossing her. So, keeping all these things in mind, the parents of girls should tactfully keep on warning their daughters about the dangers in premarital sex from age 10 till they get married. But after fixing up the marriage, the parents must remove all the fears about the sex and explain to them how necessary the sexual relations between a man and a woman are in the sight of God. Once the parents take up this role of guiding their girl children, they can be safely protected from the wrong advices on sex given by their friends in schools and colleges. It is this which would make our children get some mature knowledge on matters concerning sex and pave the way for a healthy and an unbroken married life for them, and guide their children also later on. These are all some of the advices given by the Christian counselors on how to avoid divorces in Christian families. For more specific problems, however, the parents must meet them in person and get guidances from them. Only when the believer families lead witnessing lives following such advices as above would it be easy for the Lord to bring personal revivals and lead to revivals in our families, our churches, our society, and in our nations. God willing, we shall begin learning the books of the New Testament from the next program onwards. God bless you all.